everybody, welcome. I'm just vibing and chilling to the city music while I wait for Rye to show up.
Hello?
Ah, there you are!
Yeah, I've been here.
What instance you in?
I don't know, I don't have time. I'm still dealing with things.
That's okay. It has been a day. It was nice. My friend from college, Ashanti, came by and we went out and had a nice dinner with her. And we sat around the car and talked too much because that's what we do. Let's see, what instance am I in? Tough if I typed instance correctly. So I'm in 1, so let's try 2. Hello, Doodles! Do we have a Rye in this instance?
No.
Nope. That means that she'll be in instance 3. So, looking over my Blue Sky timeline,
Uh-oh.
there's a repost from Diane Duane from the Dreadnought Holiday. Hot news from the U.S. Navy where crew members on a Lorto combat ship rigged up their own Starlink terminal and Wi-Fi network. Yep. Officers presumably became suspicious when they heard rumors there was a system on board that actually worked for once.
Ow.
And the reason why they found it is someone went looking for a Wi-Fi network and found an unknown one named Stinky!
Yeah, and that had been ongoing for a bit, and the person who put it up basically lied about it, and then it kept showing up, and they eventually tracked it down.
Oh, yeah, but still, it's just an onboard system that actually worked. Ow! That was painful. Yeah, the main composer for FF14 music, it started with Nobuo, but was handed over to Soken, and Soken has done a wonderful job.
Nobuo only did the original release.
Yeah. He did a couple pieces for Heavensward, but only a couple. Now, I believe Soken is training up some apprentices to take over in case things go for the worst. One of the things you probably didn't hear about Orca is that the expansion previous, which was Endwalker, Shadowbringers to Endwalker, effectively. One, you had the Great Dumpster Fire that was 2020. But more importantly, while all that was happening, without telling anyone, Soken was in the hospital recovering from cancer. And actually did some of his best compositions in a hospital bed because otherwise he would go stir crazy. It's very Soken. And people only found out about this after he basically came out and said, "I'm cancer free!" And everyone's like, "Wait, what?"
Yes.
Including most of his production staff.
Okay.
So we've finished up all the quests in here, so now we're heading to the 2 quests up at the airship landing.
Right. Yeah, the other chain finally finished off. So, I was just doing a bit more reading on the kind of minor subject of research that has occupied me a little over the last couple of weeks.
Oh?
Little soldier games, Phoenix games, Game Wars.
Right.
So, Curioid, I don't think he was any part of the business side of Phoenix Games, but he's the one who wrote the second adventure that they did, Mines of Teradov. And oh dear.
I think our Pelu friend is having problems.
Sick day. The air-sick Pelu needs someone to walk where he cannot. And at the moment, walking anywhere is... yeah. You there. I have work for you. If you'll take it. I'll pay you, of course. Quite well.
Where you want us go?
I need you to collect 2 samples. Equipment from Zax Iliak at the Fang Foundry, and fabric from Bull Eamon at Inkbrox. I can't go myself, as you can see. The damn dirigible shook like a bucking alpaca with every gust of wind. One step and I have...
You just sit there and vibe. We'll take care of the rest.
Let's go ahead and grab the blue, since this should be a non-chain.
Should
It's basically
be
just
a
picking up a pair
non-chain.
of...
Hello, ma'am.
Secrets in the Cinderfield. The young Zabral need someone to follow a suspicious individual, other than us.
Oh there, friend. I required someone with a stealthy tread to help me shed light on a little mystery. Interested in a bit of work?
Always.
Recently, I observed one of the older residents of Inkbrox coming and going from Zobrek Cinderfield. Quite unusual, since that place is nothing but a barren wasteland, ravaged by war, and good fishing. Apparently, it's good fishing. Of course, if I don't want to be seen prying into private matters, so I can't ask others about it, but if he's up to no good, I need to know about it. Will you help me follow him? He usually makes his regular journey to the Cinderfield around this time. Once you find him, stick to his tail, but don't get too close or else this'll be all for nothing.
Right. Close, but not too close. Fly casual.
It's going in the opposite direction.
Of course it is!
Yeah,
they're like sending us to every spot that we've visited so far. So, apparently, at the time Phoenix Games went out of business, Kerry Lloyd had his sequel adventure ready to go.
Uh-huh.
And, not having a publisher anymore and having been published, he started Game Wars.
Right.
And according to Shannon Applequine, Designers and Dragons, says, brought along 3 friends, Richard Mayer, Janet Troutvetter, and Michael Watkins. I would have to look all of that up. I know Janet Troutvetter was already doing art for Phoenix Games. Not horribly good art. At least not for people. She seemed to be better at landscape.
Some artists are like that, but it doesn't mean they don't try.
No. The thing is instead of... next thing is here.
You're here on behalf of the merchant. He wanted fabric samples, if I recall. I have them ready, so you can deliver them to him directly. Oh, thank you. Also, be sure to pass on my apology that I cannot meet the, vast quantity he requested. We are self-sufficient people, you see, and do not produce goods with a mind to sell them to the masses. Still, I hope what I've provided meets with his satisfaction. Be well.
But basically, yeah, instead of like just publishing his adventure, the first thing they did was Thieves Guild, which was apparently supposed to be part of a full RPG. I'm not sure if the rest of the RPG ever really happened. Certainly the other parts that were supposed to didn't. Ah, yes. Because this is probably number 6.
Yep.
No, that was on. Okay. The fruit of the problem. Ask any Zabral, and they will tell you the belly of an Ikit is deeper than the deepest cenote. This comes much to the dismay of Ixrax's foragers, who must compete with the creatures for the jungle's fruit. Any assistance in scaring off the insatiable sapiens would not only be greatly appreciated, but greatly rewarded. We're getting 2 times here, insatiable Ikits and alpha Ikits. They were doing some serious damage here.
Yeah. I'm mowing them down, though.
Keep doing it.
Yeah, there's a couple that really like me.
It shouldn't last too long with the amount of aliens running out.
And someone just joined us.
And it wasn't an alpha Ikit? Okay then. Yep, some small measure of stability.
Do we want to hit... Let's turn in this quest, and then when we go back through town, we'll hit the gym trader.
Yes.
So, yay, we've cleared all our fates, and we've still got half a zone to go. Ah, there's our, fellow?
You're here in that merchant's stead? Well, it's all the same to me, so go ahead and take this equipment, modeled after that used by the Landsguard. I reckon it'll suffice for his samples. And you tell him something for me. Tell him that he's ordering too much. This place wasn't intended to make more than is needed by Ixrax. That being said, I'm confident that what I'm giving him is of the highest quality. Well, go on then, and don't you forget to deliver my message.
That's 2 people.
Yes. Somebody needs an assembly line.
Well, they're mostly out here, so you're probably going to get high-quality one-offs more than...
Yes. Yeah, exactly what they're saying. But yeah, the interesting thing is Thieves Guild was basically originally done as a subscription. Which is why it's Thieves Guild 2, Thieves Guild 3, etc. But yeah, supposedly there's going to be a game called The Fantasy System. Nice inventive name. Which presumably would have had things like other than thieves in it.
Right.
And of course they grew up a setting called the City of Haven and so on.
One writing map made to order.
Business has been so-so, I suppose. The roads are still dangerous, but we've managed to secure a few new items for our customers.
Yeah, like this writing map. That way Dash can go zoom.
Here. to fix this at some point. Like 2 slots in my inventory.
Oh dear.
Remind me to fix that tomorrow.
Yes.
It's all
yes.
these coffers they've been handing me.
Why do you think I keep piling them onto Viper?
Yeah, but I don't have anything that needs gear that badly. So, Thieves Guild kind of turned into the product that kind of ate the company for a few years. They republished Karadav, apparently adapted to be a Thieves Guild world, haven adventure, and then published his sequel.
Okay.
And then they got a pair of partnerships, one of which did not work. They basically co-produced with Metagaming a couple of adventures for the fantasy trip. Metagaming apparently published both of the first 2 right behind the trees.
Well, this is another quest as opposed to the one we're trying to go after.
Okay, fair enough. And Game Lords was supposed to distribute one of them, but Metagaming left their name off of the product and they had to sticker it on. And then Metagaming got out of business.
Right.
Before the next 4
go.
products came out. Yeah. Simmy.
This is probably going to be a tracking quest.
But they do that to us.
Of course they would.
How does he not see those lights of mine poking up behind the tree?
I'm also dressed bright red in a field of green.
Yeah, at least it's not glowing blue. Yep. Tracking. There he is. Elderly Zabral. Someone there? Nope, no one here but us burnt down trees.
Please ignore the chocobos, which are not native to the Tyrol.
It's just my imagination. That's right. You and your imaginary chocobos should continue on. Obstacles. Feel eyes on my back. It's just the chocobos, ignore them. Just my imagination.
As long as he's in sight, we're okay.
I'd better hurry. Yep, he is hurrying. safe here.
Ah, he's going up to that little encampment over there.
Mm-hmm.
And around the wagon.
Behind the cart. Goods are in place. Now I just have to collect.
Ha!
And what are you collecting, good sir?
Duty complete.
Alright, no one saw me. I just have to wait until the goods get here. Maybe I'll be home in time for dinner. About that, nobody saw you. The chocobos saw you. I'm sorry. Huh? Did you follow me here? I guess I wasn't as sneaky as I thought. But I'm not doing anything wrong despite how this looks. Trading with Mumuk, all under the blessing of Hunmuruk. We have to be secretive about it, though. See, we deliver valuable foodstuffs to Mamuk, meats and vegetables that are hard to come by in their parts of the woods. In return, we get Jatika bananas. Each party leaves their goods in carts and collects them when the other is out of sight. For a while after hostilities ceased, trade didn't have to be so cloak and dagger. But many of the Mamool Ja who were willing to embrace change have left it for Tuliolol. Those who remain bear old grudges. So we chose a path of discretion. Of course, I don't blame the people of Mamuk. Even in Express, there are those who can't forgive them. This is both sides, even though our dealings aren't exactly unknown to most. I take it the one who asked you to follow me was young, yes? Too young to know to overlook an old man wandering into these blasted wastes. Any road. It's time I took my goods and returned home. If you could tell that lass you lost sight of me, I'd be grateful. She'll accept the truth more easily if she discovers it for herself.
Fair enough. Now we're going to take a pause here and hit the Aether Compass.
Do your own darn sneaking. What was that?
And hit the Aether Compass to the west.
Ah. Well, we figured we had everything upstairs.
It might be downstairs.
Exactly.
Southwest. Yeah, that looks... Thing is I could have sworn during one of my foliage expeditions. Yes, grr.
The weeds want to pitch in. Pitch us in.
Maybe we got the one that was over here.
I think so.
Okay. So I guess it would be the one way down there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now the long way home.
Yep. Do we want to hit that last quest on the way back up or back down?
I think so.
Okay.
The other deal Game Lords got into was they got a license for Traveler.
Ah.
That's how I know them, is basically, this happened right about the time FASA was finally doing their own stuff, because they started as a Traveler publishing house. Do you know what FASA means?
I used to?
The Freedonian Aerospace Association.
Ah, right.
Freedonia, of course, being from Duck Soup.
Right.
Ah, yeah. Unnerved hunter. Reminders of the past. The unnerved hunter appears too frightened to move. You travel with Ruklamat, don't you? That means you must be strong, and strong's what I need right about now. These ruins tend to attract wild beasts, so we send out regular patrols to check on them from time to time. But as soon as I got here, I was overwhelmed. I managed to fight them off and escape, but my weapons broke in the struggle. I can't hope to finish my patrol now, unless I want to end up as some fiend's lunch. I hate to shirk my duty like this, but I have no choice but to ask you to patrol the area in my stead. Those things might still be lurking about. If you find them, I reckon you know what to do.
Ow!
Yeah! That is the sort of thing that never happened to me. Hold on. Back this way. Since no hostile presences nearby. Okay, fine. Do that one.
Go in a triangle.
It's all triangles.
All triangles all the way down!
Okay then. You're back. I heard the sounds of battle, but all seems quiet now. Thank you. You wouldn't think it to see the ruins now, but this place used to be a vibrant village of gatherers. They took their bounty from the verdant nature around them. But they weren't a fighting people, and as our conflict with the Mamool Ja escalated, one by one they chose to find safety elsewhere, till their home was abandoned completely. Elian Asho means scars that remain. This place is a scar we all bear. We keep the old buildings here as a reminder of the toll war exacts on us all, so that we don't repeat the mistakes of the past. Well, I'd better report to the hunters that all is well. Here, please accept this token of my gratitude. Stop giving me stuff for non-existent inventory, but the 383,000 XP is appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy the Starliner came down. It had some troubles, and unfortunately, because it was deep ocean ditched, the engineers will not get a chance to go and really analyze it. But the capsule itself looks like it did okay. I'm still glad they did not take the chance with the astronauts.
Yeah.
I thought that having them stay aboard for a long mission and having another group with a more proven track record to go up and get them was the wisest maneuver they could have done. Yeah. Boeing used to be a good company. You returned. Did you find out where he was going? He was too quick for me.
Yes. I tried the mission 3 times, failed it every time. I'm sorry.
Really?
Not
Well,
even on easy.
these things happen, I suppose. Nevertheless, I thank you for trying. Truth be told, I do have a theory to what he's up to. You see, every once in a while I spot people feasting on Jatika bananas, but I never saw them get them from. If this man is venturing into the lower forest, he could be smuggling them. But it's too soon to go around to make accusations. I'll keep looking into the matter until I find the truth. Let's both keep our heads quiet about this, eh? As promised, you deserve a reward for your service. Safe travels.
Woohoo! Ah, yes. Puppies!
Oh no, a hootenanny!
Ah, there you are. I'm feeling much better in case you were wondering. So, did you bring the samples? I'll have you know I intend to count every last one of them.
Yeah, be
And
disappointed.
this is all you're getting. Handcrafted equipment. These equipment samples were crafted by the artisans of the Fanged Foundry. Zabral fabric. This vibrant fabric was woven with care in Ictbrox. Ah, beautiful. Thank you for helping this deal go smoothly. As for the quantities, well, that's unfortunate, but I'll take what I can. And I do still intend to count them, you can be sure. Goods from Ixfros are usually acquired through negotiations with the Zabral. We can only purchase small amounts, and they're usually brought all the way from the village. Their equipment is sturdy and reliable enough for hunters and soldiers alike, and their fabrics are light, breathable, and stylish. Any tribe would buy these, and in amounts approaching quadruple digits. So that's why I added a few more zeros to my order numbers this time. Alas, it seems I'll have to revisit my plans for mass production after I return to Tuliolol.
Yeah, that's not going to happen out of this village.
Speaking of which, until there's time until the dirigible departs, I suppose I should take a walk over solid ground while I can, and try not to think of my return voyage. Once again, thank you for aiding in a profitable deal. Not as profitable as I'd hoped, mind you, but you still deserve this for your efforts.
So today, I was going through my feeds, and I ran
What
across
again?
this cartoon of this astronaut absolutely panicked. His back against the door, and through the door panel on the other side, you can see one of the Giger aliens.
Right.
And the astronaut speaking to this mic, I still feel safer here than on a Boeing.
Ow! Ow! Oh, that's cruel.
It's like, ah! Boeing, you used to be a good company. Now you're a laughing stock. What the frick happened?
Yeah.
No, I know what happened. It was called corporate greed.
Yeah. And not enough competition. Yeah, on Game Lords, yeah, they got into Traveler at the right moment because, like I said, VASA was getting out because basically they were just publishing the Star Trek RPG.
Mm-hmm.
So they stopped doing Traveler stuff. And of course, most of their stuff was by the very, very prolific Keith brothers.
Right.
So suddenly Game Lords was getting all of their stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, despite the fact that things were technically going well, they weren't going well enough.
Oh dear.
Basically, production more or less halted at one point because they couldn't pay the printers.
Aw.
And as Designers and Designers and Dragons reports, Game Lords was sold to Tadashi Ihara of Sleuth Publications in 1986. He received 10,000 pounds of backstock in 344 cartons, perhaps explaining some of Game Lord's financial problems.
Yeah, that's a little overkill for backstock.
Yeah, obviously they had overproduced quite a bit. I don't know just on everything, which, considering some of it sold fairly well, seems odd, but they definitely overproduced something. Probably the later Thieves Guild stuff.
Yeah. Let's start with Kryl. I wonder if the first and second promises have already arrived in Mamook. After seeing the battlefield, I find it miraculous that the Dawn Servant was able to negotiate a peace.
Going with Alfie?
Yeah.
If Mamool Ja ran in this direction after losing to Uklamat, then he undoubtedly was returning to Mamook.
I filled my bag with Zabrik Pabil before we left, but I'm down to my last serving already. Oh god, she is
Good Lord!
She has a pair of hollow legs! Is she a teenager? That would explain a lot.
I think she must be. And she's not exactly a small one either. That is a lot of muscle she is feeding. The traverse will bring us straight into the Jatika heartland. Remember how you insisted this forest is green?
And in this case, I'm going to change up mounts.
Oh, also we are back on main story.
Yes, we are. Actually... Oh, Lucy!
Hey Lucy, long time no see.
Quick, quick!
The fact that you didn't think of the name on your own still boggles me.
I was blindsided.
You sure were.
Hello, Kryl. This path is quite steep, isn't it? Let's take our time and descend safely.
No falling down to the bottom.
It's a little bit of ways.
Yeah.
Quick, quick!
Taxi's here.
Ooh, big distance.
Yeah. I spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. Apparently, Mamool Ja cleared away one of the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it.
That sounds about
Uklamat
right.
Single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. She was motivated. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. That is the concern.
My concern is that it isn't pride that's driving him. It's fear. And this is quite the space down here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's LSA. Hey, LSA. Arnsville said this traverse was dug to facilitate incursions into the forest above. Intentions notwithstanding, you have to admire the dedication. Fortunately, it looks more like a natural cave.
Well, they might have, like, smoothed down the slope and things like that, but yes, this is definitely largely naturally occurring.
And I am sad! I cannot fish here!
Really?
My skill isn't high enough.
Oh.
This
Oh,
is
dear.
the one spot on the entire map I have not been able to open up. Yeah, here we go.
New location. Jatika Heartland. Yeah, wow. There's got to be a vista around somewhere.
Ah! Shoot. Click on look, please.
Just look at this thing. What a vibrant glow.
You can hear it humming, too, if you listen closely.
Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my paring stone and hold it close to the glowing rock.
Paring stone.
Paring stone. Tool used by gleaners to identify certain geological properties.
Boko.
As you hold the paring stone in the soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force.
Ooh, natural magnet.
Paring stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron, one of many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous aether they emit causes surrounding flora to glow unique hues, as you can see. We're about to see getting a cine.
So the glowing boulder came pummeling down from the heavens? Verdal be merciful. There you are.
Ah, look out.
Blue. It's all blue.
A far cry from the upper forests, indeed.
This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamook can tell us about it. Keep running. We're almost there. And she wonder why she has hollow legs. Okay then. Just for the record, Doodles, there is a limited class in game called the Blue Mage.
Yes.
Where is it? No.
I was going to say, to be fair to Wuklamat with all the Pibil, do keep in mind, there are many tacos.
Yeah. Boo, I can't find them at the moment, but they have an entire category of blue achievements. And one of them is Dabadida. Zoom. But yeah, this area is very blue. So, touchy first?
We'd better.
Touchy.
Before we forget.
Touchy.
Now, not seeing any immediate signs of a chocobo keep.
I don't think there is one. Cryle? I wonder what the final feat would be. Rather more quiet than I expected.
Now to see whether or not Hunmuruk's fears were well founded.
And here we finally are. Now to find the Elector.
As this is also my first time visiting Mamool, I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given Hunmuruk's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. My inventory!
I'm gonna use this right now.
I'm at 0 slots.
Retrieve! How did you get to 0? Oh, you're hoarding coffers, aren't you?
Yes.
Let's see, a determination.
Like a week ago, I was at like 12.
And it's not because I'm throwing food at you.
Not really.
Because I've got food! I've got food for days!
Don't we all?
So, do you want to juggle that, or should we press on?
We press on.
Okay. Checking real quick. Okay, about the same. Okay, Wook.
See if you can't convince Huklamat to be incautious as well. Yeah. Good luck. City of Silence. Finally in Mamool, Huklamat is eager to make progress.
Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find that Elector.
2 streets seem to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Hunmuruk's guidance, I also suggest that we err on the side of caution and move throughout the city in pairs. Erinville can come with me, and Alisaie can go with Kryle. That leaves Rayleigh and Theron to accompany Huklamat. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful.
Poof! They're gone! But
They do
first, let's talk with Mamool Ja. No.
She clearly has no intention of speaking with you. I think we're going to get a lot of cold shoulder here.
I think so too. This is going to be
Hold
the
on.
land of cold shoulders.
Back here. Come on, let's get this cold shoulder over with.
Mamool Ja?
Don't talk to me.
That's a female.
How can you tell?
Females do not have crests. Don't talk to me. But I want to talk
Let him
with
be
you.
talking at you for a while.
Hello, Wook. You can still hear me, right? And see me?
Oh yes,
Like,
yes.
She's gotten the cold shoulder. And does not like.
She wouldn't. She's way too social.
Belligerent Bunua.
Your words may as well be ambient noise for all the care this citizen pays you.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt
Lots
Dupro.
of
Drapo.
roofless buildings here.
Yes. Yes, there is. And he just walks off.
Wow. As you begin to speak, the man abruptly turns and leaves. The good news is they aren't puffing themselves up to look bigger. They aren't, insulting us. They aren't attacking us or even threatening to.
But we might as well be invisible. Please tell me you've had better luck. No. No, we have not.
No.
No one will talk with you either? I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely.
Shirley. Don't call him Shirley.
Stop following me. Yes, Mr. Merchant? Oh boy.
We can put Gil on the table, see if that speaks for us.
Hello there. We'd like to ask you something, if you don't mind.
Move along, outsiders.
We're just trying to find someone. The Dawn Servant Selector. Could you tell us where they are at? Wow, cold shoulders everywhere. Actually, Orca, we're not underground. We're just in a lower section of the forest.
Yeah, we went through an underground bit, but we're out again.
How are we supposed to find the Elector if no one will even speak with us?
Now, hopefully the Elector will speak to us, so we keep trying until someone answers. Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city as quickly as you can.
On our way.
Hopefully that does not signal immediate trouble. Doesn't sound like it.
Up there.
Oh boy, those are stairs. Aha. Uh-huh.
Bested by a mere shade.
Mamool Ja. Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Oh dear.
Okay, that's better. I think.
The Channeler is Mamool Ja, Autarch of Mamool and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Dully Yolam's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Mamool Ja himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed Elector. Mamool Ja, As of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
Woohoo! This guy is not kidding around.
I don't like this.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the
Use
Golden
Ohana.
City.
When Zoralcha was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force. But he was thwarted by Father Shade.
My dearest child, welcome home.
Oh dear. This is going to be a problem.
This feat was made for you.
Oh.
Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Mamool Ja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets.
And only 2 keystones to show for it.
What is this?
Yeah.
Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy! No matter. Not all can be expected to go to
You
plan.
tried that once already.
What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
Really? He's a chip off the old block.
Mm-hmm.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her. You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings. A failure. Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Ow.
Let's go, brother. Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
He's not much of a father,
But-
is he?
When these stragglers fail, Mamool Ja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
I
Yeah,
won't
the other
do
one
your
probably
trial.
is.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamook. The Mamool Ja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
And this is why the Scions stand behind both claimants.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
This is a
Well, we know
trial,
who
not
to
a
talk
race. Yeah, I've got a feeling we're going to
Perfect.
need to talk to her.
Promise, I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Yes, ma'am.
So it looks like we have a trial coming up in our near future.
Possibly. Unfortunately, it is 11 o'clock. Do we want to call it here?
I think we should.
Now, I'm getting to a bit of a problem. Stares at
Is this the
kitten.
crafting trouble?
No! No! This is streamer trouble. They announced the date of the next live letter,
Ah.
which means 2 weeks after that live letter is when 7.1 drops.
Who knows?
We are behind schedule. Now,
When's the live letter?
let me check real quick. I believe it's on our FF News channel. This is a fight. Yeah, September 28th.
And the patch will be 1 or 2.
It is generally 2 weeks after live letter. They are very consistent about that.
So the 28th
And what
is 3 weeks from tomorrow. So we basically have 5 weeks. Yeah, we're at our current rate. We will not get through the second half of the story in 5 weeks.
Yeah. And that's, of course, 7.1 is when the first Alliance raid drops, I believe.
Right.
So, yeah. We might have to up our times on stream or stream over the weekends a lot more hardcore, or I don't know. So, let's find a place to sit.
Good luck.
Yeah, there wasn't much seating around Mamool.
Even sitting on the stairs is not going to be comfortable around here.
No, the city goes the other direction. I think. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think we're way
Yeah, we're not
behind.
even to 95 quests.
Now, I will note some of that behind was you and me suffering from COVID.
Yeah, though that's still only 2 weeks.
Yeah. But that's 6 sessions for 2 weeks.
Yep. New location. Okay, so we came in on a... I guess they moved us to there.
Yeah, they moved us to there. Oh, what do we have in here? So Mamool Ja?
Chairs!
It looks like a private house, but yeah, chairs. Hope
What's
you
he
don't...
gonna do? Complain?
Hold on, let's find out.
He has to talk to us first.
And he
Sorry,
said...
but I can't talk to you. Fine. If you want us out, You have to talk to us.
Yeah, you have to tell us to leave. We gleefully will do so, but you have to tell us first. Yeah, Doodle's suggestion was maybe skip Deep Dungeon and Buns.
I
But
was thinking of that on Deep Dungeon, especially as long as
Kay is out?
Quicksilver is not around. Yeah,
yeah.
I would prefer to keep the buns, at least for now.
Yeah, they're slowly going.
Hey, they're getting places. We have like one more thing to do, and then we're on to the next patch for the buns.
Ooh.
At least I believe we're down to one thing.
Yeah.
We got through all of Alex?
Yes, we got through all of Alex.
Yeah, we have one thing left. 2 quests, 2 likely very, very, very long quests. Here's hoping we can do them both in one night.
With the Mandreville?
Fine. Spoil it.
He's gonna show up when you least expect it. It's just the way he functions. With that said, we'll go ahead and call it a night here. Thank you all very much for coming along. We'll be back maybe tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, one thing we could do is do this instead of Deep Dungeon and maybe start early.
Yeah,
9
we could,
instead of 9:30. Something like that.
or we can like do 2 streams, one in the late afternoon, break for dinner, and then stream in the evening.
We'll see.
I do want to get some sewing done, but
Fair. And that's also a time pressure at the moment.
yeah, but it's slowly coming together
Yes, it is.
with lots and lots of seam ripping. Word to the wise, if you ever take up sewing, remember, you're going to spend more time ripping seams than you will at the actual sewing machine. That's just the way it works. Deal with it.
Mhm.
Okay, with that said, you all have a great evening. Be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we'll see you sometime tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah!
We need things to do while well, actually that is one problem with an afternoon stream tomorrow.
Eh?
Baron is streaming tomorrow.
Right. I don't want to step on his toes. Dang it!
Yeah. So maybe if we can get you up and going early-ish, we can do a pre-stream stream and then cut off, around 5:30ish and then come back on at 9:30.
That's a possibility too. We'll just kind of play it by ear. We will definitely have
Ear,
something
ear.
at 9:30. We just don't
Yes.
know if we're going to do something before that.
Mhm.
Anyway, good night all.
Yes, everyone, have a great night. See you here at some point.